Hi, I'm Harrison Quinn. I'm 25, father. I own a fleet of gyms across Brooklyn. I live in a tiny studio. I'm single. I got dumped 3 months ago when my fiance decided she liked my best friend more than me. I have a daughter called Penny. She's 6. She's my little angel. I love her. But my ex never lets me see her. I'm currently in a custody battle to see her. It's not going well. I'm losing badly. 3 days ago, my friend Troy decided that I needed a girl, so he set me up with his sister. All I'll say is, I accidentally set her hair on fire. How? A long story, involving fire breathers at a jostling restaurant. Yeah, I'm a terrible dater. Today, I met Olivia Tate. We were in the library. I was looking at biographies, and I stumbled around a book about Nora Ephron, as one would. I went to pick it up only for the librarian to tell me it was reserved online. This kind-hearted librarian was Olivia. Anyway, I wouldn't give up the book, and she wouldn't give up the fight for me to hand it over to her. We debated some more until I had enough and just walked out in a fury. 3 minutes later, while waiting at the bus stop, Olivia walked up to me with the book I wanted. She sensed that I needed the book more than an idiotic screenwriter who had requested it. I thanked her. She asked me to come back to the library to officially scan it out, so I went, and I did that. There was a charity box on Olivia's front desk, so I put in $20. Olivia claimed that I could have as quickly just bought the book online. I argued that wouldn't be supporting our local community, would it? She smiled and nodded. I gave her my business card. And that's when this love thing started.
What's this?
A business card. Thank me if you want.
I know what that is. Why are you giving it to me?
I'm giving it to you because you're Beyonce at Coachella. And I want to be your Jay-Z by joining you on stage.
And that translates to what exactly?
This. I wink at Olivia.
Well, that was pathetic.
I sensed it was. If we go out, you might get more evidence of that trait.
Does this jokey character ever get girls?
Did Chandler Bing marry Monica Geller?
That's a fictionalized comedy series.
Still, did he or did he not? There's a smirk from Olivia. She coughs and gets more serious. How do you want to play this? And clearly you're Tom Hanks and you're...
The Meg Ryan?
I was going to say Kate Moss. You're a stylish-looking lady.
I don't think I've ever seen a movie starring Tom Hanks and Kate Moss. And why the hell are we even discussing this?
We're talking about it because Brainy here is trying to work out how much we have in common so he can find a sneaky way to date you. Don't ruin his master plan. He's been working on it for weeks.
Name, please?
Harrison.
Olivia Tate. What's your story, Harris?
The usual. I had a girlfriend, fathered a kid. That girlfriend dumped me for my best friend, and then she refused to let me see my kid. And now I'm utterly heartbroken, looking to find a way to get over her. So, what's your story, beautiful?
I don't go around talking about myself to strangers. Now, excuse me, I have work.
Olivia walks off to do her work without looking back. Olivia walks into the cafe. I stand up from my seat and walk over. Olivia searches for her purse. Hi. Did you miss me? Yep, it's easy to deduce you did. Let me get this.
I can afford my own coffee, Harrison. What can I get you, ma'am? I'm 25. I'm not a ma'am. Sorry, it's my first day. Apology accepted. And because I don't want this experience to be bad for you, I'll tip you. Thank you. That made my day. Can I get a pistachio latte and blueberry muffin and 2 flat whites? He's paying because I can't seem to find my purse in here. Seriously, this handbag looks like a hoarder's paradise. Coming up.
You remembered my name.
Yeah, because you said it 10 minutes ago. How are you still in my vicinity?
Maybe your magnet's stuck on my broken metal heart. You're the magnet.
Yeah, I got that. And no, I'm a nobody. I'd like for you to call me Jane Doe.
I smile as I take out my bank card and quickly pay for her stuff. Olivia scrawls at me. I send her a smile.
I'll be paying you back. I don't like to owe people anything.
And how would you pay me back?
I call your work secretary. Yes, I have your work details because you gave them to me in your card. Then I'd walk into your gym and put $5 in a charity box.
But the money wouldn't go to me.
Fine. I'll do my own unique brand of Ocean's 11. I'd run in, drop the $5 bill on your secretary's desk, and make a run for it.
You'd do all that to avoid admitting you like me. Well, that's stupid right there.
Dick.
I laugh. There's a connection between Olivia and me. I feel it. I feel it deep in my heart.
What do you want, Harris?
Nothing. I just want to know your story. Olivia takes a moment to consider that.
And if I do tell you, what happens next?
I burden your stress by unloading my own story in detail. That way, you're not the only one ashamed of your past.
My past isn't shameful.
Whatever, dude. I laugh. Olivia takes a second.
If I tell you a snippet about me as a test run, that's all you'll get. You say something wrong or strange, and I leave. That's the deal. Take it or leave.
I'll take it.
Take a seat.
I walk off and take a seat. Olivia walks over.
I need to give these orders to my staff, and then I'll join you. I'll be back.
I'll be stuck here like a statue. Olivia walks out, rolling her eyes. It's been 20 minutes since Olivia went to hand over her coffees to her colleagues. She should have been back here by now. But she's not. I'm worried. What's happened to her? I walk out of the cafe and head towards the library. When I get up to Olivia's desk, a bored teenage girl chews her gum. Hey, do you know where Olivia went?
We're not meant to be giving employee details to outsiders. Sorry.
I'm her friend.
Then you have her number, so call her.
Okay, fine. I'm her ex.
And let me guess, you want to stalk her so you can murder her in front of her kids. Should I call the police? You're begging for me to do it. Say the word.
The teenager pops her gum. Look, could you call your boss back and ask them when Olivia's coming back?
Olivia's my boss, and we've already worked out that I'm not helping you.
How much money would it take for you to help me? I have $20.
Look, bud, she was here 1 second, and then the next she wasn't. So all I know is I need a new job. This job is boring AF. I do nothing all day but talk to jerks.
And I'm a jerk?
I think you know you are. But hey, would you buy me a beer?
And go to jail for supplying alcohol to an underage person? I don't think so.
Seriously, I don't understand why anyone would like this job. All I do is stand around and think about stuff.
Thinking will help keep you sane. For about a sec, until you're on your break later looking at Instagram photos.
Hey, do you want to make out?
Okie dokie. It's time to move on. Walk off. Next day, Olivia came to work, looking tired and stressed.
What's up, Miss Taylor? It's Miss Tate, and you can call me Olivia from now on. Or it's adios. Sorry, you got sent 3 bouquets of flowers today. They were hand-delivered by some guy. He's been looking for you. He's come here 3 times already. Did he leave a name? Harry. Harrison? No, I think his name was Harry. He had a face tattoo and a large beard. Are you sure you're not mistaking Harry with that ruthless man peeing in the library? Hang on, I should tell him to leave. Gerald, we're going to ban you.
Sorry, Miss Tate. I mean no disrespect.
Olivia picks up a bouquet of flowers.
Can you stock the new J.K. Rowling books? They were delivered today. Ugh, fine. I'll do all the work then.
Later, I walk into the library. Olivia serves a customer. Walk towards her. Customer leaves. Olivia smiles when she sees me.
Hey, stranger.
I know. I looked a little desperate by sending you all those flowers.
You did.
You have to know, it's only because I felt a connection with you.
Really?
And that doesn't often happen with me. I'm not a hopeless romantic. I don't even have emotions. I'm just a man who drinks beers and looks good while drinking it. Olivia smiles.
Okay.
I know. I am putting pressure on you to, date me. Or see me. You have to realize my gut tells me that you're the one. You're the one meant for me. I just feel it. Deep in my soul.
Can I talk now?
Know what? I'm blowing this out of proportion. You'd never like me, so I better go and stop embarrassing myself. I look to walk off, but Olivia stops me from leaving.
You have got to let me talk.
I turn around. It's true, you won't ever like me. I have to face that and move on, so that means me walking away and not looking back. I walk off. Olivia looked like she was about to speak, but I'm already out of her space. I'm walking. I cross the street. Car speeds out of control and nearly crashes into me. But I'm pushed out of the way, and a woman falls on me. Car driver drives on. I think I've broken my back.
Yeah, people that say they've broken their backs usually haven't broken their backs. You're fine.
I stand up. Anyway, I'll let you go on your way.
Is that all I get for saving your life?
I take a closer look at the woman. It's Olivia. You saved me. Olivia.
And you still haven't thanked me.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me.
You left without letting me speak.
Yeah, because I knew what you were going to say. I'm not anything special, so why prolong the inevitable when it's easier to just walk away and move on?
I like you, Harris.
Me? This dumb fool? Why? Did you fall on your head? Is there a bleed to the brain?
I like you because I looked you up. When you gave me your business card yesterday, I looked you up. I saw you. The real you.
And left work for the day.
I left because my son forgot his inhaler and was hospitalized. He's back in school today, thankfully, but that's not the point.
So what is?
I read an article about what happens to the proceeds you get from your gyms.
Oh.
Your business is a nonprofit. All the profits you make goes back into the local community. Feed families, you house abandoned youth, you help abused women get justice from the evils in this world. You, Harris, are a man of God.
I don't do it for plaudits.
I know that. It took ages to dig up what you do. You're a remarkable man.
Yeah, but most of the stuff you've talked about is supposed to be hidden. It's not in the public arena, so how did you find it?
My brother's a police officer. I got him to run a check on you because...
Because what?
I got a gut feeling that you could be my man. When we were growing up, my mom would say, never ignore a gut feeling, but never believe that it's enough. It's the portion of the enough that makes me want to explore you.
Okay. And that means what?
It means that sometimes it's essential to do what the heart wants you to do, despite the pain which could follow.
Okay. You sound like a romance writer there.
Don't mock me. Look, life has taught me that there are endless prospects to where your heart could lead you.
I got dumped 3 months ago, so I don't think I can trust you right off the bat.
Then we take things slow.
The first mission is?
To know each other.
And then?
And if we fit? And that's still an if.
I imagine our life will be like a game. True love will be the trophy, if we do fit. Olivia smiles. I smile.
Pick me up at 7 p.m. tonight so we can go on our first date.
I'll be there. Thank you. Take Olivia's hand and kiss it, and leave.
Don't be late.
I won't. Promise. I walk off with my heart a little complete. There's hope here. Yesterday, I met the potential love of my life. And today, there's the hope of that something being able to progress. It's like dying on your bed while waiting for a heart transplant, and out of the blue, you get offered a new heart. Today, Olivia offered me a new heart. This new, unique road for me to travel towards. All I have to do is stay on this path and keep my heart steady. I also have to stay true to the course. I have to stay true to who I am as a person. I do that, and Olivia will be the woman of a dream come into reality. This thing I see between Olivia and I has potential to be turned into love. I just have to be brave enough to grab this opportunity, not blow it in the process. Thank you for listening. That woman was read by me, Jake Johnston.
And me, Umifusion.
Written by Joao Nsita. We're in the car, driving Olivia to the restaurant. I'm a little nervous. This date's my first date since, well, college. When Jess and I got together, I thought that was it. I was smitten with her. I thought we'd be together like the Queen and Prince Philip, or something less royal than that. Anyway, I thought Jess was the one for me. Now, I guess she isn't.
Are you okay? You're a little quiet.
Yeah, I'm great.
Then why do you look like a scared kid in front of a stranger?
Sorry, I was just thinking.
About how beautiful I look?
No.
Wrong answer. Answer better.
Yes, about how beautiful you look tonight.
Oh, Harrison, you make me blush.
I wasn't thinking of anyone in particular, I promise.
How long were you together with your ex?
We're not doing this. I'd rather staple my balls to my dick than discuss her.
So it's a touchy subject for you. You must have loved her.
I'm not thinking about her. My main focus is on you. You're all that matters.
Okay, but do I believe you?
Well, does Meghan Markle believe her dad loves her?
Let's analyze that.
Damn it. Wrong example. I sigh. Look, truth of it is, I wasn't thinking about Jess. I was thinking about Penny, my daughter. She's everywhere I look. It just feel like every time I try to focus on Olivia that my mind instantly goes back to Penny. Need to snap out of it and focus better. Olivia looks stunning tonight. She's princess-like. All she's missing is a tiara to complete that notion. I'm a lucky person tonight. I really am. Olivia and I walk into the restaurant. The head waiter, Anthony, is talking to a young couple standing in front of us.
I'm telling you, babe, I reserved a table before we got here. I'm not lying.
Oh, then why are you panicking then? If your claims were valid, then we'd be eating our soup by now. Are we doing that? No, we aren't. And the reason for that is because you're lying your ass off.
Hey, please, just listen to me.
Fergus, they're saying we're not on the system, so guess what? You are lying.
Would you mind waiting aside? I'm sure a table will become available in due time.
Anthony points for the couple to move aside.
Should we go to Kentucky Fried Chicken?
You want to celebrate our first anniversary by eating at KFC?
Ellie walks off in frustration. Fergus stops her.
I'm sorry, honey. We'll wait for a table. It'll be memorable, I promise.
The head waiter turns his attention to us.
Hello, sir. It's nice to see you back here. We have a window table available.
Actually, can you give it to the young couple waiting? We'll take another table.
But, sir, if you don't mind me injecting here, this is your restaurant. We've always reserved the best seat for...
Please, give it to the young couple. A waiter walks up to us and gestures for us to follow him. The young couple behind us gets shown to the window seat by the head waiter. Olivia and I sit down in the corner of the restaurant.
Hey, that was nice of you to give up our seats to the couple. If I didn't know you better, I assumed you were trying to impress me, but sadly I do.
True man shows his good character at all times, no matter what.
Wow, who knew you had a heart? Well, I did or else I wouldn't be here, right?
Right.
Why'd you do it?
I did it because I'm charitable. Like Bill Gates, only less wealthy. But way more handsome. I feel like swooning to showcase that. Olivia laughs.
I don't believe any of that to be true.
Our waitress walks over. We'll have your finest wine sent to the window table. Please put it on my bill. You know what? Their whole meal on my account.
That's very generous of you. Unfortunately, not a lot of people do that these days.
The waitress looks at me intensely for a second.
Yep, he's unique.
The waitress shakes out of it.
Anyways, what can I get for you to drink? We'll have the Merlot, thank you.
The waitress walks away.
It looks like I have competition.
Jackie's not competition. She's a lesbian mother of 2, and she's married to Gina. She's the love of her life, who's a nurse.
Wow, how do you know so much about her?
How? Well, because I eat here and talk to her all the time. She's kind.
Do you bring your dates here?
Not dates. I eat alone. The staff here are like family. They don't treat me with any less respect than I deserve.
So, how long have you owned this restaurant?
I've owned it for about 3 months. I bought it out of a whim as a birthday present for my ex. I was gonna surprise Jess with it, but the day before her birthday, I caught her doing the nasty with my best friend. And there went my plans. Now,
You come here thinking of what could have been with her. I see.
I don't miss her.
Then why do you look like Luke Skywalker after he's found the dead bodies of his aunt and uncle? It's all over your face.
You don't know what I'm thinking.
No, but I know you're hiding the things you're thinking. Either way, this date is crashing from the skies in flames.
What do you want from me, Olivia?
Nothing. Excuse me, I need the toilet.
Olivia stands up and walks away. I think for a second, and then I berate myself. Why am I thinking about Jess's betrayal? I'm on a date, for God's sake. Don't think about that lying, cheating, conniving bitch. I messed up here. There's no doubt about it. Need to get my head straight and focus. Because right now, I'll tell you, you're fucking blowing this, dummy. Olivia is the woman you like. Jess is the woman who hates you and keeps you away from your daughter on her birthday. She'll always hate you. Get that straight in your head. Focus your mind on the beautifully stunning Olivia. She's your new dream. She's your future. So let her know that, and make sure there's no doubt in her head that she's wanted tonight. Olivia walks back to the table. She grabs her handbag. You deserve my full disclosure.
I'm waiting.
And I'll tell you now.
I'm still waiting.
It's no one's business, okay?
You know what? You've messed me around too much already. I'm leaving.
Olivia stands up and exits. I sit for a beat, thinking. Then I rise and follow her. Wait, I wasn't thinking about my ex.
Yeah, and I'm just meant to believe that.
I wasn't. The thought of Jess is like being stabbed in the balls. Over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day.
Okay, so who were you thinking of? And don't try to say you weren't thinking of anyone, because we both know you were.
Did you go back to your seat before I tell you?
I need a good reason to do that, Harrison. So please, give me a good one.
I wasn't thinking about my ex because I was thinking about my daughter. Olivia stares at me for a second. I gesture for her to walk back to her seat. She does. We walk over to our table and sit.
You were thinking about your Penny.
Penny, it's her birthday today.
Oh, but you spent the whole day chasing me. Have you seen her today?
Nope. Wanted to. Bought Penny this tiny pendant to give her today. Neatly wrapped it in her favorite colors. I went over to my ex's house to give it to her, and I wasn't allowed in. My ex was the dragon at the door, keeping me from my princess.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what can you do? Nothing, that's what. Olivia sits down. She grabs my hand.
Your ex uses her kid as a tool to hurt you, doesn't she?
There's nothing I can do, so I've just got to keep trying.
Yeah, and as long as your kid knows that you've tried to be there for her, that's all that matters. She'll eventually grow up to know how much you loved her.
I hope so, but sometimes there are doubts.
Never let doubt find you. Instead, tell it to keep walking because your faith is strong.
I have no faith. I'm a walking disaster.
Look, you have rights. You're Penny's father. Therefore, you should be allowed to see her.
I should. God's not delivering on that promise, is he?
He will. Look, from what I know of you, I don't see any legal reason for why your ex would keep you away from Penny.
Thanks.
It's true. And you know what? Any judge in their right mind would see that too. Keep fighting. Eventually the door will come off its hinges and you'll be there for Penny again. I guarantee it.
I hope so.
You shouldn't hope. You should only believe. Look, your daughter will love you even more for not having given up.
Pray for that to be true.
Just stay focused on your goal to be there for her. And when the time is right, the doors will open for you to be there. Okay? Your future's bright. Believe.
Thank you. You're right.
Now, that's dealt with. Can we focus on our date again? So far, it's a drag.
I laugh. I take Olivia's hand and kiss it. She smiles. Olivia laughs. I laugh.
Do you own any pets?
A dog called Roscoe.
What breed is it?
Doberman Pinscher. He's a male dog.
Oh, wow. I bet he gets all the ladies.
He seems to do a better job than me.
Yeah, I agree.
Cheeky.
So what first attracted you to me?
Okay, this is gonna sound lame.
I can handle it without laughing at you.
I liked your character. Olivia laughs.
I was so wrong. You're super lame.
You had such an easy way about you. You could hold a conversation. You're the most beautiful woman I've set my eyes on.
Wow. You hit hard when you like someone, don't you? You're like a Casanova.
Olivia, you're an incredible woman. The luckiest man to be here with you.
I feel the same.
So, come on. What attracted you to me?
Your eyes. They're sexy.
I winked for Olivia.
Then again, maybe I'm wrong.
Too late. No backsies.
I liked your personality, too. You're funny, calm, brutally honest, and unique. It's all I've ever looked for in a guy.
Yeah, I am great. Olivia throws her napkin at me. Unfortunately, it lands on my soup. Well, that's the soup ruined. Olivia and I laugh. Olivia takes out her purse to pay for the meal as I come back from the toilet. Why are you paying for the meal? It's a man's job to pay for the meal.
Fine, I'll let you pay for it.
I grab the bill. Oof, that's, pricey soup.
I've got this. The dinner on me could be your reward for giving me such a special night. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, it's happening.
What is?
The guy you offered the window table to is proposing to his girlfriend, but she looks so angry. Christ, she's about to pour soup over his head. Oh, please don't do it.
The woman from earlier pours soup over her boyfriend's head. And she has. What a waste of an evening. The woman walks off in a straw.
At least we had a great night.
We did, indeed.
Seriously, I've had a great night with you. You blew me away. You were charming, funny, and kind of sexy.
You sound surprised.
Well, duh, that's because I freaking am.
I laugh. Olivia's brilliant. You know, I'm surprised by the events of tonight. My first impression of you was that you were uptight.
Oh my god, how could you think that?
Think back to our early conversations.
Yeah, I hated your ass.
I laugh. And we shared the same taxi home?
Yeah, I'd like that. I kind of want to feel you up on the trip back home.
Yet, if a man says that to a woman in today's world, he gets canceled. And I thought we were an equal society here.
Hey buddy, I'm offering an experience of a lifetime here. I could as quickly take it away if you want. Do you want that?
No, I'm not sure why I'm complaining. Olivia laughs. Am I allowed to kiss you when we're at your front door?
Yes, but don't expect it to be easy. First, you have to earn the honor of kissing me.
And I shall aim to do that. But hang on, that's too much work. Nah, I'm okay. Bye. I pretend to walk away.
Get back here now.
I walk back to Olivia. I take her hand and kiss it. She smiles. Olivia and I are holding hands as I walk her to her door.
I had a perfect time. Thank you.
I had a great time too. Thank you for your words of encouragement earlier. It made me change my opinion of you. You're actually cool. Who would have thought it? Not me.
Jerk.
I know this is a little desperate.
We're not having sex, Harrison.
No, I wasn't going to suggest that. Who do you think you are, Rihanna?
Dick.
I was going to ask if you think I've done enough to earn a second date.
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, cool.
I'm kidding. Why the clown face? You have earned a second date, but I get to choose where and when we go on it, okay?
Aye, aye, Captain. Your desires are my command.
Now, it's cold, and I'm waiting.
Or what?
Jesus Christ, and here I thought you were smart. Take a guess, dummy.
Oh, you want me to kiss you? Nah, I'm okay.
Get back here now.
All right. You always have to force me to do what I don't want to do. You're such a tyrant, you know that?
Kiss me already.
Gently grab Olivia's face and kiss her for a beat. We end the kiss. How was it? Are you in love yet?
Not quite. That felt like I was kissing my brother. You get 1 out of 5.
Challenge accepted. I grab Olivia's face again and passionately kiss her. We break the kiss, and it looks like she's winded.
That was better. It felt like you were George Clooney and I was Julia Roberts.
Oh yeah. Call me, or I'll just show up at your workstation to bug you to death.
Whatever, jackass.
I'm serious here. Take me seriously. Thank you for tonight.
Thank you, back.
I walk off. Olivia stands at her door watching me leave. She has a massive smile on her face. She closes the door. This love story is just beginning. The adventure of a lifetime starts now.
Hi, I'm Umifusion. I'm the lead actress on That Woman. I would like to say that there's more to come of That Woman, so stay tuned and follow That Love podcast on your favorite podcast app to get future episodes as soon as they drop. And if you love the podcast, please share it with friends and family. Thank you. Have a great day.
It's been a week since my date with Olivia. A week of me rejecting her calls. Okay, I know that makes me a bad guy here, but there are reasons for why I did it. I can't go into the reasons right now, but in due time, I will. I'm buying coffee from the street across from one of my gyms.
Decaf coffee and a cookie?
I walk up to the waitress and I take my order. There's a tap on my shoulder. Without looking back, I instantly know who it is. I know that scent. It's Olivia. I turn around, and there's a hard slap across my face. Yeah, I deserve that. Hey, Olivia. I've been meaning to call you. I lost my phone. Olivia glares at me. She takes out her phone and then calls me. My cell phone rings, and I answer the call. Oh, it's Andy from work. Excuse me. I pretend to take the call.
Harrison, get back here now.
I walk back to Olivia.
Why have you just lied to me?
It's not what it seems.
We went out on a great date. We had a great time. We kissed at my door, so what the hell did I do wrong?
Nothing. You were incredible.
Then why won't you accept my calls? Is it because I didn't offer you sex?
Okay, firstly, let's get one thing straight. I haven't rejected your calls because you didn't offer me sex.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Listen, you're more to me than a warm body at night, so let's make that clear.
See, I believe that, but you still haven't answered the crucial question of why you haven't wanted to be around me again.
It's personal.
I guessed as much. What's personal about it? Are you telling me you're now a friend of Dorothy?
Jess was at the restaurant the night we went out.
Jess, your ex, the mother of your kid.
Why are you pretending we don't know which Jess we're discussing?
What does our relationship have to do with Jess? It's none of her business.
I agree, but she saw how close we got.
And what? She's jealous?
Yes. Look, Jess called me later to ban me from ever seeing you again.
Your ex-girlfriend sees us together. She gets jealous, and you let her manipulate you to the point of ending our thing.
Yes. But only because she said if I didn't stop seeing you...
Jess said that she'd prevent you from seeing Penny.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Olivia walks off. Olivia! Olivia is out of the cafe. It's been 3 days since my fight with Olivia. I've tried calling her, but she won't pick up or return my calls. I thought about going to her work, but then I thought that would have been like I was crossing the boundaries of normality. So I've left it alone. But I'm missing her. Olivia walks into the library. She has a bag of rolls and a cup of tea, which she hands to Gerald from episode 1. He takes it and blows her a kiss.
You're too good to me.
You can say that again.
Olivia walks towards her workstation.
Hey, Miss Taylor, you look happy. Whereas yesterday I wasn't. Yeah, you looked like a sex-starved grandma from New Jersey. And what does that even look like?
Teenager does a face that makes her look like she's just had a bad facelift.
It would help if you worked on your facial impressions. You looked a little droopy. Well, duh, that's what I was going for. And who the hell is that? He was a beloved children's...
The teenager looks bored to death, so Olivia stops talking.
Never mind. It's Harry, isn't it? You're interested in him, but you're scared I could win the battle to make him my new boyfriend. Do you know him? Know him? I try to add him to a notch on my bedpost every day. That sucker always gets away. Dumb son of a bitch. I'm hot. When you next see him, tell him to go away. Ah, I see. You're the reason why Harry lurks outside the library. I knew it. He loves you. He lurks outside the library? He's been doing it for the last couple of days. He always looked like he wanted to come in and talk to you. And here I thought he wanted to get lucky with me. Please, stop talking.
Olivia walks away. Olivia walks into a restaurant. I'm sitting eating my lunch. We see each other. I wave at her. She looks away.
Olivia Tate, I ordered the chicken kebab with extra salad.
Work staff picks up her order and puts it on the counter. Olivia shows him the code for the order and then takes her order. Olivia heads to the door. She opens it and steps outside, but stops and returns to the restaurant. She walks over to where I sit. She takes a seat.
Harrison, you need to fight for me.
What?
You heard me. Fight for me.
I want to, Olivia.
Then be brave. Leap. Fight for the potential love of your life.
I do that, and I lose my daughter.
You do it, and you have a partner that supports you.
And I want that.
You'll get a partner that builds you up. You'll have someone in your corner 24/7 fighting alongside you in all your battles. People like me are hard to find.
I could still lose my daughter.
Well, maybe you need to grow a pair and tell Jess that you won't be bullied. You're a man. Act like it.
Olivia, she's willing to give me shared custody in exchange for never seeing you.
Okay. Take the deal and double-cross her, and then when you have what you want, leave her.
She'll make my life harder for me.
All I'm hearing are excuses of why you're scared to fight for us.
Yeah, well, they're valid excuses.
You're not the man I thought you were. That man is brave. That man isn't weak.
We can keep fighting over this. The result will stay the same. This is over.
You can keep fighting this, but I'm a virus. No amount of tech geniuses will keep us from getting together.
We can't be together. The universe is against it. We can't make this work.
Then I'll leave. Please don't call me or lurk outside my library. Just don't come anywhere near me, or you'll pay.
This decision has been the most challenging decision of my life. I'll regret this forever. I'll never be the same again.
Yeah, well, neither will I.
Olivia stands up and exits. It's night. I'm walking around. I have nowhere to go. Keep thinking over my fight with Olivia. It goes over and over in my head. All I see is the pain on Olivia's face when I told her we couldn't be together. I hurt her so badly. I'm a sorry excuse for a man. I deserve all the pain I'm feeling right now. I see Gerald walking towards me.
You hurt her. You broke her real bad.
Do I know you?
I'm Olivia's best friend.
You're Gerald.
That's me.
Olivia thinks highly of you.
Well, she knows a good person when she sees one. She believes you're a good person, so why are you throwing her away?
I have no choice.
You always have a choice. Your heart tells you what your choice is.
Was it?
Yes, moron, so listen to it.
Gerald, I appreciate the...
There is only one happiness in this life. To love and to be loved.
Fuck. That's a good quote.
I know, that's why I said it.
What should I do to fix this?
Fight against your oppressors, man. And then fight for the love of your life.
I love you, Gerald.
I'll tell you something. 10 years earlier, that line would have had me in your bed.
Okay, I'm gonna walk off.
Are you interested or not?
That's a no, Gerald.
Suit yourself.
I start running. I start running towards the library. It's 5 p.m., and Olivia should be finishing work. I'm running as fast as I can until I have to stop to catch my breath. Then I decide to take out my phone and call Jess. Jess? It's Harrison. We need to talk. No, I'm going to do all the talking here. Not you. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. You have no right to demand anything from me. You've already taken so much from me. I can't let you continue to wreck my life. It's over. Games you play, they're over. I will stand up for myself and defend my interests for a change. You want to hurt me? You'll be wasting your time. I'm strong. I'm stronger than I've ever been. And you know why that is? Olivia. Olivia Tate. She makes me fight bullies like you. She makes me a better man. She makes me whole. She's my hero. I am falling in love with her. You may have wanted to stand in the way of our love, but you can't. You'll never stand in the way of true love. Olivia is my true love. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Goodbye. Hang up the phone. Take a breath and take off running again. I need to find Olivia. Olivia has her back to me. I walk over to her.
If you're looking to rob me, you should know I pay everything with a bank card, and I know karate. I could hurt you. We've already done this play.
I choose you.
Well, then let's get married.
I'm being serious. I phoned Jess and told her I wouldn't stand by to watch her manipulate me.
Wow, it sounds like you were brave.
Evidence would suggest I was.
Don't get cocky. I still need to hear more.
I said you were the woman of my dreams. I told Jess that you made me happier than she ever could.
I'm getting a warm feeling in my heart.
I smile.
What made you do this? I know I inspire, but damn, I'm not that good.
You could say that again. It was your best friend Gerald who inspired me to fight for you.
You talked to Gerald? Did he try to seduce you? He's been hinting to me that he wants kids with you.
I'm gonna blow past that. Olivia laughs.
Great idea.
I said to Jess that I loved my Penny, but you mean just as much as Penny does to me. Hell would have to freeze over before I gave you both up. If Jess wants war, and she's got one, I'll fight until the bitter end.
Okay.
You are my Princess Fiona. I'm falling in... I pause for a second to think. I'm not sure why I'm doing it.
Finish the sentence.
Olivia looks frustrated with me. I think I'm falling for you. I read this quote from Nicholas Sparks' book.
I don't think I can handle this, Harrison. It's like you're using love as a form of manipulation. I'm going to need you to just kiss me because it's working.
Best love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more.
Wow, that's so...
I haven't finished the quote, so please don't ruin it.
Sorry.
Best love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more. It plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds.
Wow, those are beautiful words. Who knew men could decipher what love is? Not me.
Some men only have love to offer the world. Some men know they're only alive because of it. I'm one of those men.
I don't want to get hurt, Harrison.
I promise not to. I promise to be everything you deserve to have.
You are. in a way. I'm saying I can't risk any more of my heart if there's gonna be more pain coming.
There won't be.
Say it like you mean it.
There won't.
Okay, now say I'm yours.
You're mine. I'd travel across galaxies to be with you. You're my heartbeat. You're my vision of heaven, promise of happiness. My potential soulmate.
Good.
Can I kiss you now?
No, I haven't fully forgiven you yet.
I laugh. Olivia smiles. Yes, you have. Or you wouldn't be smiling right now. You have a beautiful smile, by the way. It's not at all clown-like. He smacks me on the arm. Ow! I was being romantic. Did that not come across? Should I insult you more?
We'll hit you harder, you know.
All right. I'll stop turning you on. Can we kiss now? I lied.
Ugh. Go ahead, tyrant.
I take Olivia's hands into mine. I kiss it. And then I lift her chin to meet my face. And then I drop my lips on hers. We kiss for a beat. We're lost in each other. The world around us goes dark. The only thing we see is each other. Our love surrounds us. We're fulfilled. We're majestic. We're close to being in love. This world is truly beautiful. More to come of That Woman. Follow the Love Podcast on your favorite podcast app to get future episodes as soon as they drop. And if you love the podcast, please share it with family and friends. Thank you for listening. It's been a month since Olivia and I started dating. It's surprisingly gone, well, I guess more on that to come. I've met Olivia's 2 kids. Madison, who's 6, is Penny's age. So we arranged a play date for them, and they got along like a house on fire. Penny wants to go to the same school as Madison. We're just trying to arrange that at the moment. As for Olivia's other son, Jacob, he tends to live with his dad more than he lives with Olivia. Jacob is quick-witted and very smart. This kid behaves. Yesterday morning, he woke me up early to ask me if I liked Doctor Who. Being the liar that I am, I said I did. I then spent an hour being quizzed on things I lied about. Not nice. It was a horror show. He's a good kid, Jacob. As I said, he's smart. Jacob likes to write funny stories, which he puts into little skits. Not a surprise because his dad writes for late-night television, so I guess it makes sense that he wants to follow in his dad's footsteps. As for Olivia and I, things are getting tense. Olivia's concerned about something. I keep catching her about to talk to me, and when she opens her mouth, nothing comes out. She just walks away. Olivia walks in, holding her cell phone.
Jacob wants you to watch more Doctor Who episodes. You know, if you think you can get away with fibbing to him again.
I knew he knew. Who compares Doctor Who to The Shield and gets away with it?
Dumb people. Hang on. You must be dumb.
I laugh. There's a beat of silence.
I've been meaning to talk to you.
I've sensed that. What do you want to talk about? How awesome I am? Olivia sits down on the couch. She puts the phone on the coffee table.
No, and I'd never say anything like that to your face, jerk.
Well, you've just lost sex. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I want to know where you disappeared to.
Oh no. Do I turn into a ghost when I'm asleep?
Stop joking around. I'm serious here.
Okay. What do you mean where I disappear to? Make it a little clearer.
Sometimes when we talk, I feel like you disappear out of conversations. It's like you're thinking of something else.
I'm like a woman. I get urges for chocolate. I have a secret stash at home which my Penny will never find. I do an evil laugh.
Okay, weird. But what do you think about?
I don't think about anyone.
Harrison, I see it and hear it in the silences.
I'm silent because your mouth is like the Duracell bunny.
Translation?
You talk non-stop. It's like talking is a sport to you. I never want to encourage you, hence my silence. I'm sorry.
You still disappear, Harrison.
Am I disappearing now, or are we talking?
Don't get smart. You know what I mean.
Actually, no, I don't.
There's no talking to you sometimes.
That's funny. What did we just do?
You're a dick. I need to change into my pajamas before bed. Excuse me.
Olivia gets up and leaves. Her phone is on the table. After a beat, I pick it up. It's unlocked. I go through her messages. Olivia suddenly walks in.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm caught red-handed. I throw Olivia's phone away and raise my hands in the air. Olivia stands, looking irate. I'm panicking.
Well, answer me.
I needed a flashlight.
For what? And your phone's right next to you.
Fine. I needed to calculate something.
Okay, so if I look at my phone, will there be a calculator app open?
Fine. So there's a what's up message on your phone, so
So you snooped on me.
I think that's a bit obvious. Damn, I'm not helping myself here.
Why were you snooping on me?
I only looked at it for a second.
Why? What's curious about my messages?
Nothing in particular.
See, why don't I believe that?
Look, I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Do you trust me?
Yes, I trust you.
Actually, look me in the eye while saying that.
I trust you.
I don't believe you, and the more I think about it, the more I'm sure the reason you're quiet more often than not is that you're insecure.
About what? You're clutching at a straw.
You're insecure because you're not sure how dissimilar I am to your ex, Jess.
You're way off base.
Okay, then the real reason must be that you're a control freak who checks up on a person despite that someone doing nothing wrong.
Again, way off base.
Then tell me why you were snooping on me, because I'll let you know now. I'm close to ending things with you. I'm real close.
Overreact much?
Get out. Get out of my house right now.
Come on, Olivia, we can sort this out.
Yes, we can when you're mature enough to want to tell me the truth. Until then, you're dumped. Get the fuck out.
I stand up. What about Penny?
We can't wake her. Penny's asleep. I'll drop her off in the morning after breakfast.
If we can work this out.
Well, that's really up to you. I've made my position clear. Now fuck off.
I grab my jacket and walk out. I'm in the cafe across from the library where Olivia works. Olivia's meeting me here to hand over Penny. Gwen, the bored teenager, who works in the library, walks over.
You've got a lot of explaining to do, mister. It better be good.
I like your hair. I don't think it's too pink. Whoever told you I said that is lying to your face. Block them.
We're not talking about my hair. And even if we were, this chick is hot. And you're a blind mole, so zip it up and shut it.
What are you talking about, Gwen?
I'm talking about Olivia. She's been in a bad mood all day at work. She keeps telling me what to do.
She's your boss. You're her employee. I'm not following why you're concerned.
I'm concerned because usually I'm just ignored by her, and she allows me to do anything I want, but
she's acting like Putin?
yeah, she's not leaving me alone. And I know it has a thing to do with you.
And why me?
You're her boyfriend, and men are always at fault for everything. What did you do?
I looked through her phone while Olivia changed her clothes, and she caught me.
Why did you do it?
It was just there. There wasn't any malice intended.
Do you trust her?
Yes.
That didn't convince me. Let me try again. Do you trust your girlfriend?
Yes. Trust Olivia.
More than your ex, Jess?
We're not discussing this further.
I'm not convinced you trust Olivia, but I think I know how to fix this.
How? And what's in it for you?
Peaceful life. Anyway, you're not gonna like my plan.
I don't care. I just need to fix this.
Put Olivia in a situation where you might not trust her and...
And when I suggest it, and she does it, it comes across like I trusted her all along, and then she's the fool, not me.
Firstly, women are more clever than men. Secondly, that's why I came up with the brilliant plan, and you didn't.
I agree with you. Will Olivia take me back if the plan works? Gwen nods her head. It's genius. Thank you. I have an idea. Go to a male strip club. I'll pay.
Are you sure about that? Men in those clubs tend to be pretty hot.
Yeah, I'm sure. I trust her.
Okay, if you're sure. But you need to know how to trust her because faking it won't work for long. It's plaster. You need stitches, not plasters. Good luck.
Gwen stands up and exits. I walk into the library as Olivia is working.
I don't want to talk to you.
I just came to say thanks for dropping Penny. She's back at her mom's. Penny said she had the best time with Madison.
I'm glad. Can you leave now?
I also came in to say, I trust you. Gwen walks over.
The shelves are cleared. I'm about to put the boring new books on the shelves. I don't need the commentary, Gwen.
Didn't you hear what I just said? Trust you.
Prove it.
Ow.
I know. Pay for Olivia and me to go to a male strip joint.
I'd pay for that.
You'd allow me to go to a club to be danced on by strangers.
Yep. Because I trust you.
Why do I think there is a game afoot here?
There isn't one. Just do this for me.
You want me to do you a favor? Hell to the nah. No, there's more chance of me kissing Trump than there is of me doing you a favor. Now scram. Get out. Vamos.
I'd allow you to do anything you like.
I don't need you to allow me to do anything. So I do whatever the fuck I want. Just let him prove he trusts you. Ugh. Fine. I want 3 dances from men I pick. And if I decide to take one home, you'll have yourself to blame. Have you got that?
You'll have a great time. I promise.
We're gonna need $1,000 in cash.
What?
You said you were paying.
Fine. I'll be back in a half an hour. I walk out of the cafe. I take out my phone and make a call. Hey, P. I need a huge favor from you. Olivia and Gwen are sat down in the strip joint. We've got about $1,000 in cash, but look miserable.
This night is going well. What? It's a disaster. It's a strip joint, and none of the men here is willing to dance for us to get naked. To be fair to the guy before, he did strip his shirt off. I don't care about the shirt. I came to see dudes with their Johnsons out, not bare chests. Not that I'm complaining, I just expect more. Let's call it a day.
Sizable-looking guy laughs, catches Olivia's attention.
Wait, who's that guy? Where? The kingpin-looking guy in the corner. Babe, I don't see anyone. I think I know him. Look, we've got to be up early for work tomorrow. We should head off. Stop changing the subject. Where do I know him from? I should ask him.
Olivia gets up and looks to exit. Gwen grabs her arm to stop her.
No, wait.
Olivia stops walking. She sees something on Gwen's face.
What? What's with the look? Let's make out. What are you hiding from me, Gwen? Ugh, Fine. The Kingpin is a friend of Harrison's. He owns the club. Apparently they're old school friends. What? Harrison paid KP to look after us tonight, and KP told the guys in the club that no one was supposed to show you their magic wands. And let me guess why Harrison did all this. Because he doesn't trust me? That's what I think too. I did warn him. How do you know all of this? He paid me to be your date tonight. Basically, I meant to write a report, so he's sure nothing happened. I can't believe that man. You know what? I am not letting him get away with it. Harrison will pay for what he's done. Please, don't do it, Olivia. Just allow him to think he's gotten away with it. Why would I do that? So later, when you're in an argument, you can use the situation as an example to win that fight. That's what I would do.
Olivia mulls the idea over. Then her face lights up.
I have a better idea. But I'm gonna need your help and the Kingpin's help. Whatever you think, it's not worth it. You're risking your relationship. I don't care. Harrison's paying for this. Well, it's your funeral. Excuse me, don't go away.
Olivia stands up and heads to the Kingpin guy. I'm sitting on the couch reading a book. This night is going perfectly. When I suggested the strip joint as an activity to get Olivia to trust me, I didn't for the life of me think it was going to go so well. I thought it would fail. But I guess KP and Gwen are doing a great job on this mission. The last text I got from Gwen said it was going swimmingly. And that's why I think I'm the king of the world. Seriously, I need to be feted by the UN or something. I'm great. There's no doubt about it. I am. I thought Olivia would figure it out by now. At least I thought Gwen would have crumbled too, but sadly for them, it hasn't transpired. I'm the king of the world, baby. Damn, I'm cocky today. Anyway, my point is, Olivia is none the wiser to our plan. I'm on my way to winning a Boyfriend of the Year award. I've also got to say KP. My college friend is a good guy for helping me put this plan together. He's a true G. Yep, I never said that before. Kinda want to say it more now that I think about it. I'm a true G. Yeah, that's starting to sound lame. I just have to wait until tomorrow when I'll walk into Olivia's library with the knowledge that Olivia knows I trusted her. That's a master plan if there ever was one. I get 3 WhatsApp messages with pictures on my phone. One shows a man kissing Olivia's neck. What the fuck? Another shows Olivia touching a man's G-string. Okay, she's so dumped. The last one shows Olivia leaving with said man. The message from Gwen reads, I tried to stop her, man. I'm sorry. I sit there devastated. I'm heartbroken. I can't believe what I've just seen. First, Olivia wanted me to trust her, and then she went on to cheat on me. What kind of person does that? You know what? She's just like Jess. They're 2 people with the same blood. I wouldn't even be surprised if they were related. Damn! I loved Olivia. If I'd have just told her the truth about why I didn't trust her, maybe... Maybe what? It's over. Move on with your life. Doorbell rings. It must be Gwen. I said I'd pay for her helping me tonight. I answer the door, and standing is not Gwen, but Olivia. What the fuck? Olivia walks into my studio apartment. Get out. I don't want to talk to you.
And why is that?
Don't play dumb with me.
Am I dumb? You got Gwen to take me to a strip joint, which your pal owned?
Damn it, KP.
You then paid that pal money so he makes sure that I had a terrible night. And you did all that under the ruse of hiding the fact that you don't trust me.
That's right. I don't. You want to know why that is?
I'd like to hear, please.
I pick up my phone and show Olivia the WhatsApp pictures.
They're fake photos. I wanted to get my revenge on you for setting me up.
So you didn't cheat.
No, I was faithful to you.
Look, we're still done. I can't be with you.
I'm not Jess.
Know that.
So why is it so hard to trust me?
It's hard because there's still a chance you could turn out to be like Jess.
I'm upfront with you. You know all my secrets. I never lie. You know that. So what more do you want from me?
Nothing! I just want you to be Jess!
What?
No, I didn't mean that.
I think you did.
I didn't. Let me just...
The reason why you don't trust me is that you see me as Jess. There's a side of Jess you loved, and there's a wrong version of her you hated.
I don't think about her. I promise.
So we put both sides of Jess together with me and
what?
And you can't work out who's who? The line is blurry. You see me like your ex.
That's a wrong conclusion. I wouldn't compare you two. It wouldn't be fair.
Fair or not, the result is you can't trust me. And if there's no trust...
Don't say it. Please.
There's no us. We can't be together. So this relationship is on course to end up like Hiroshima. It's doomed to fail.
I'm quiet. Olivia walks up to me. She grabs my face. She kisses me on the cheek.
I'll always like you. I'll always root for you. I'll always think of you. This doesn't have to be the tracks we travel down. You have the power to change it. So please, spend some time searching for your true feelings. And if your true feelings are connected to me and not Jess, we can restart this again. Goodbye, Harrison. I wish for you to find your way back to me again. All the best.
Olivia kisses me one final time. Then she grabs her handbag and exits, looking teary. After a beat, I pick up my glass of wine and throw it against the wall. More to come of That Woman. Follow the Love Podcast on your favorite podcast app to get future episodes as soon as they drop. And if you love the podcast, please share it with family and friends. Thank you for listening. It's been a week since Olivia and I ended things. It's been the most challenging week of my entire life. Keep thinking about her. Keep thinking about what a giant son of a bitch I am. Hey, those are the more amicable terms I have for myself, by the way. I have worse, which I won't repeat for the sake of your ears. So desperate to have her back, but every time I pick up the phone to call her, my mind says,
You can't have her back until you learn to trust her again.
and it's right. I can't. What Olivia did was unforgivable. Hang on, you don't know what she did, do you? You know what? You'll find out later. I kind of realize now it's not a bigger deal than it is, but then Jess pops up in my head, and I'm back to square one. Look, I'll keep trying to fight through the nonsense in my head. Eventually, I will call Olivia and talk to her. That's if she doesn't hang up on me, which is probably likely. My head is fried now. I just need to sit here and eat my food in peace and not think. Sounds like a solid plan. Gwen walks in, and she's walking directly towards me. She reaches my table and takes a seat.
Hey, stranger, are you here alone? Because some folks would call that sad.
Oh, then I very much am sad. I laugh.
Why do you look like a loner about to develop crazy thoughts that lead him to become a mass murderer?
Is your mind universal? Should I be concerned that my Penny might turn into you if she goes to school?
Who's Penny? I thought I was insulting you here. Why change the subject?
This chat has to go into the top 10 of our best talks. Do you have any more insults for me there?
Your hairstyle looks like it's from the 90s. It's Ricky Martin kind of gay.
Do you want to tell me what you want?
I came here to update you on Olivia.
Oh, goody. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, I think you will.
How did you even know I'd be here?
Olivia might have mentioned you like to eat here every Friday night alone because you have no friends. Obviously, that's true.
Do, don't I? Look like a punching bag to you.
Do you want to hear the update or not?
No. Go away.
I'm telling you anyway. Olivia's going on a date. The guy looks like a twin of Brad Pitt. He's so buff. Sadly, she couldn't get you to be the same shape as him.
Okay, so you do see me as a punching bag. Say it's vexing, but
But what?
the fact that you're not out with friends on a Friday night suggests that the world thinks you're irritating too.
I'm telling you this because she doesn't want to go on a date.
Well, I was special to her.
You were more like a spider that got into her ear and laid eggs in her brain, which infected her brain functions.
Or that.
I think Olivia's gonna go on a date because she's lonely and she can't face up to thinking about you anymore.
Oh. Kind of supports my unique assumption, would you not say?
Can you be serious here?
Fine. I miss her too. There, I said it.
No one would have guessed that.
Thanks.
I think Olivia still loves you.
How do you know for sure?
The woman's intuition.
Can't change what's happened. Can't trust Olivia, and she can't accept that.
I know.
But there's nothing I can do about it.
Right.
You want me to do something to win her back, don't you?
Hey, look at that. You're not as dumb as I thought you were. That's like a scientific breakthrough to me.
I like you less and less as the seconds pass by. Please, know that and change.
Look, she doesn't care about the trust thing anymore. At this point, all Olivia wants is to be next to you and hold you like a teddy bear. A teddy bear because you have the same shape as one.
Do I?
Please don't say you don't notice it too. Come on, Harrison. Where are your glasses? You're blind here. Put them on for God's sakes.
That's shaming. Or reasons I hate you.
So, do you think you can take her back?
Want to. We're just going in circles. Olivia and I can't be together.
Okay, I'm stealing your fries and burger.
Gwen is eating my dinner.
Seriously, you have a handsome face, but your body is like...
Like what? Gwen does a face. Odie?
Hey, you said it, so it can't be body shaming. I win the argument.
I shake my head. Man and woman walk into the restaurant. It's Olivia and a handsome man. Man is tall. He's dressed in an expensive suit. Looks like a Gucci suit. Man has beach-like hair. Also tanned. Bears a close resemblance to Ken from Barbie and Ken. He's simply perfection. Why is Olivia dating her man here?
Olivia's dating him here because I told her you were out of town and I wanted you to get jealous and know what you gave up.
It's settled. You're truly a horrible person. The worst of the worst.
I know how horrible I am. It's the #1 negative feedback from my exes.
Well, I feel sorry for them. And also, you should know I'm going to set up a club for us so we can band together and hate you as you do with us. Olivia's shown to her table. She sees Gwen and me and looks surprised. She runs into her date's back and apologizes. We lock eyes, and I force myself to look away. Olivia laughs out loud at a joke. Mitchell laughs too.
Seriously, you dated that guy? What made you do it? He's got, like, no biceps.
No, he hasn't. Let's not talk about him.
Is he funny? I mean, from this position, I can see why you'd think he was funny to look at, but he seems like a dick.
Well, he's not the only one with those traits, so can we focus on ourselves?
Right. How attracted are you to me?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yes, 10 being very attracted. But hint, there's only one correct answer.
Oh, then I give you a 10.
I knew it! I just knew it. Did I doubt myself? I'm stupid sometimes.
What attracted you to me?
Mitchell takes a beat to think.
Surely there's something about me.
You'd think. You know what? Circle that and come back to it later.
Okay, well, so that you know, this date is going perfectly. Thank you.
Right. We're great together. Oh, I've been working on something special.
Oh, at work? I thought you flipped burgers for a living.
No, I don't work. I have wealthy parents.
Okay, then what were you working on? Because clearly it's not your dating technique. That technique is diseased.
I was working on my biceps. You want to feel them? Maybe kiss them? Hang on, let me warm them up first.
Mitchell kisses his biceps.
You know what? I don't kiss men's biceps on the first date. It's a rule.
Oh, you ought a B word for saying that.
What?
I'm kidding, your face. Are we splitting the bill? This menu's a bit out of my price range. Oof, that's one pricey soup.
Olivia bangs her head on the table. They're staring at Olivia, and she bangs her head on the table. Looks like it's going well.
Trust me, it's not. Mitchell is a grade A dick.
Oh, he must have fallen off the same tree as you.
Right? We're funny.
How do you know he's a dick? What even attracted Olivia to him?
Nothing. It's a blind date. I set it up.
You set Olivia up with a dick.
Yeah, on purpose. Do you have memory issues? There's never any lies coming out of these lips.
Why did you do it?
So she realizes how bad the dating pool is and races back into your arms. I have your back, jerk. You're welcome.
That's not fair on Olivia.
What's not fair is Olivia's throwing away the best relationship of her life. Not that you being in it makes it suitable for that category.
Thanks. Words are like hugs to me.
Oh, I've got a great idea.
You have those? Do you have a brain transplant I didn't know about?
Dick. Let's pretend to be on a date.
Out. Suddenly, I'm feeling suicidal.
It's a good idea. I've suggested it so we can make your ex jealous. Plus, I've got an acting audition next week, and I'm meant to be playing a loved-up girl. So I could use the practice. What do you say?
No. Gwen takes out her phone. She sends a quick message. A beat later, I get a text from Olivia. Olivia's just texted me.
Oh, really? What did she say?
Let's see. Olivia wants to know what we're doing here together. Did I tell her?
It's a bit obvious you shouldn't. So let her sweat for a while. It's fun that way.
I'm walking over there and telling her nothing is going on. I can't let her cut into my beefsteak.
Do you want her back?
That's like asking me if I want to eat meat again. Of course I want Olivia back. Take a bite of my steak.
Well, from where I sit, you don't have many options to get her back. So at least I'm offering one. But let's see how it goes.
No, it won't work. No amount of persuading is going to change that. Olivia laughs out loud. Then she checks if I'm staring. Okay, fine. I'll do it.
You do know that I'm gonna need to kiss you on this assignment, right?
How old are you, Gwen?
I turned 18 last week.
You have an ID to prove that?
Jesus, I won't send you to jail.
ID, please. Gwen takes out her ID. Thanks. Okay. I want to try it.
Good. Kiss me.
What?
I said kiss. You know what? Come here.
Gwen grabs my face and kisses it. Olivia's eating her dinner.
Looks like your ex is on a date.
No, he isn't.
And why is he kissing that woman?
What?
Olivia turns around to see Gwen kissing me. After a beat, she gets up and heads towards our table.
She's coming over. Oh, she looks mad. This is priceless. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Olivia arrives.
What's going on? What does it look like? I'm on a date with my new man. You're 17, Gwen.
He just turned 18.
Sorry, I don't talk to jerks. Olivia, you're ruining our romantic date. Go back to your date. When did this thing start? 2 days after you dumped him.
Bite my tongue as Olivia glares at me.
We had an I know we can't be together, but I still miss you sex that day. And it was during that sex session Harrison realized that the sex was better with me than you. So he raced over to me. You two had sex?
Yes, we have.
Ah, look, he's blushing. Okay, Harrison has a tattoo on his body, Gwen. Where is it located?
Don't answer that. Olivia, ruining our night. Just about to sex it up in the men's toilet.
Where's the tattoo located, Gwen?
Gwen starts to panic.
Nice try. But if you think making me jealous will make me take Harrison back, then you're mistaken.
Olivia takes off. I still love you. Olivia stops in her tracks.
We're not doing this here.
I saw the pain etched on your face when Gwen said we were dating. Why was the pain there if you don't still care? Why?
Of course I care. Feelings linger in my head. Then get back together with him. If it were that simple, it would be sealed already. But it's not, is it?
What if I said it was simple?
You'd be talking out of your ass.
Okay. What if I said every second I'm away from you feels like I have a hole in my heart? Pit, filled with pain.
I'd feel like buying a knife so I could make the hole wider.
What if I said my heart aches every time I hear the pain in your voice because of what I did to you? I'd do anything to get you to forgive me.
Really? Then drop dead and die. Goodbye.
Olivia walks off. I'm shattered, heartbroken, sick to my stomach. I hurt all over my body. I've lost her. After a beat, tears spill out of my eyes. This is heartache. Olivia walks over to her table. Mitchell laughs.
Wow, you made that guy cry hard.
Let's not talk about him.
His girlfriend doesn't look too happy. Coming over. Abe, if a fight erupts, you're on your own. I'm running away.
Gwen walks over.
You need to apologize right now.
Mitchell gets up and looks to leave.
I need the bathroom.
Mitchell gets up and exits. He takes his jacket.
For what? You need to apologize for wishing for Harrison to die. He's broken. I'm close to getting a therapist to talk him down from committing suicide. It's serious.
Mitchell leaves the building. I spot him. And he's running out of here. We're back at Olivia's table.
Gwen, I was on a date. I don't care. You have to apologize now, or I give Harrison the moral high ground and you never get back together. Oh, yeah. And what moral high ground is that exactly? The moral high ground of you kissing your ex after the second date with Harrison. I don't know what... He came to the library. I took a picture.
Walk over. And I know about that.
No, I didn't cheat on you. It was an innocent kiss. 20 minutes after your date ended. How did you even find out?
Gwen wanted an Instagram photo. Saw it on her photo album.
Hence, Harrison developed his trust issues, which caused you to break up. Jesus. This whole thing was my fault. You don't say. Fix the shit out of this.
Gwen gets up and goes back to her table. Olivia sat down. I stay standing.
It was an innocent kiss.
So you've said.
I would never willingly jeopardize what we had. You mean so much to me.
I get that. Written all over your face, and
And what?
I realize a genuine relationship is with someone who accepts the past, supports the present, and encourages the future.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I can't change the past. I can only live in the present, hoping my future is bright. That future only has you in it, so I can't see another soul beside me.
Why? Why me?
I've chosen you because true love is like a ghost, which everyone talks about and few have seen. Guess what? I see it in you. I saw it the first moment we met. I continued to see it, even when we ended things. This love will never die.
Will you be able to trust me from now on?
Will you be kissing your ex again?
That depends on whether he gets a face transplant to make him look like Matt Damon. If he does, it's bye-bye.
I hate you.
I'm kidding. You need a sense of humor.
Oh, thank God. Down on one knee and pull out a ring. Olivia screams.
Harrison, what are you doing?
The ring should make that clear to you.
Oh, God.
Olivia... something. I can't for the love of Jesus remember your last name. Anyway, will you do me the honor of marrying me?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
We've got a lot of talking to do, so I don't want to commit until we iron things out.
Thanks for spoiling my proposal.
When did you even buy that ring?
Day after we ended things. I don't know. I had this mad notion that I could win you back. I don't know why.
I know.
Take a seat at the table. Whatever you know, I need to hear it.
I know that a true love story never has endings. It's everlasting.
Think for a beat and nod my head. Yeah, I agree. We both laugh. After a beat, I kiss Olivia.